It's another beautiful Bangkok morning. Let's go somewhere. Today we're in search of another Alex Face bit of street art I found while searching Google Maps. Alex Face is probably the most famous of Thailand's street artists. Some call him the Bangkok Banksy, but I don't think that gives him enough credit. He's legit. The weird thing about Bangkok is that it's a surprisingly bike-friendly city. Not because there's a ton of bike lanes, there aren't, but because the drivers are generally pretty predictable. They're used to seeing bikes on the road, and they're pretty mellow about it. Once you get the feel for the rules of the road, and stay mellow yourself, you really start to enjoy the vibe. For most places I'm going, I usually take the time to map a route and download it to the Garmin on my handlebars. It's way too easy to get confused in the maze of sois, and the turn-by-turn directions take the hassle out of it. Back in the day, Bangkok was rather famously described as the Venice of the East. These days, a lot of those canals that gave them the name are covered over, used as roads, but plenty remain, and many of those have water taxis that we use every day to get to work. Our destination should be right up ahead. We're sort of near Khao San Road right now, which is the infamous backpacker mecca, big party street. Pretty sleepy on a Monday in the alley though. There we go. I start to see up ahead a little graffiti, a little street art. Oh man, look at that. Very classic. Nice that someone tagged it in the middle of it, but that's the beauty of street art. It always changes. Nothing's ever permanent. It's a Buddhist country, so you can embrace that. Makes it a little easier. Some good pieces here. Obviously, we have the trademark Alex Face baby in an animal costume, though this one seems to be melting, or maybe it's a costume made of ice cream. It looks like part of this has been covered over with newer art, perhaps. The expressions on each Alex face are different, sometimes sad, sometimes nervous, and often world-weary. So it's great to see that this one seems to be copacetically serene. It's a nice change of pace. It almost seems like she's contemplating a joyous moment while the third eye is there to keep her safe. That's today's adventure. See you next time on another beautiful Bangkok morning.